I must have been pegged a problem child from the start. My mama always told me I almost died when I was pregnant with you. I was so sick that I couldn't even walk. I know she prayed for me before she even met me. Her doctors detected possible abnormalities and dysfunctions. She prayed and prayed for me to be healthy, and one day her prayers were answered. I've heard the story a million times, and I promise you, I believe every word. God healed me before I ever arrived on this planet. God placed His hand upon me when I was in my mother's womb, and He has never taken it off since that time. As a small child, I broke as many rules as I could, and I pushed my mama to her limits. I remember thinking that I may as well go ahead and get my spanking for the day over with as soon as I woke up in the morning. I was so bad that Mama frequently had to find new babysitters because they all eventually grew frustrated with me. I didn't want to nap. I shut the bathroom door and locked it. I'm talking about the old bathroom door that you couldn't unlock from the outside. The list goes on, and my mama prayed and prayed. Looking back at my experience as a middle school student, I feel as though I was a pretty good child. Everything fell into place as it should. I tried to keep my grades up, and I impressed my teachers with good manners and a nice attitude. I don't know what happened to me. It all changed in high school. Maybe it was my friends. Maybe it was my rebellious attitude toward my parents' strict rules. Maybe it was destiny. Either way, it was rough, and so was I. I began to lose interest in grades and gain interest in having fun. I remember my parents saying that I wasn't going anywhere if I didn't stop raising Cain. However, I paid for all of my fun times and slipping grades when I began college. After my GPA fell to a 2.4, I decided to drop out of college for a while and make a little money. About 6 months later, I didn't think that was too much fun, so I went back to college. I was completely unpredictable. As in the past, my mama kept praying. She prayed and she prayed and she prayed and she prayed. Thankfully, the Lord answers prayers. Like a bear awakes from hibernation, one day I woke up. I realized that if I didn't change, I wouldn't fulfill my purpose on this earth, and I was scared to death of dying. I realized that I did not want to die without it having mattered that I've lived. So I started college anew. My goal was to graduate with a 4.0 GPA. After a long road and many A's later, I graduated with a 3.8 GPA, and yes, I was disappointed. I decided that I could and would attain my goal, and I enrolled in graduate school. I plan to fulfill one of my dreams this December when I graduate with my master's degree with a perfect GPA. I'm not sure that my parents ever truly believed that I'd make it. I think my mama just wanted me to stop raising Cain all the time. Once I started believing in myself, I realized that with God, I could do anything. The Lord did answer Mama's prayers. Eventually,